of 7 guitar parts that when put together create a solid and beautiful harmonic and melodic structure that can be used to write or arrange songs. Now, believe it or not, guys, I never played even just one single chord in these tracks. In fact, most of the tracks are played with just one note. Of course, guys, we have to make sure that, these single notes make sense when they are played together. So in this video, I thought it would be cool to break down each single track to show you how I played it and the harmonic and melodic choices behind each track, but also the effect and the type of sound that I used. Now, the 7 tracks are the clean tone played with just 2 notes, and then we have track number 2 and 3, which is the rhythmic muted notes. Track number 4 and 5 is more of a delay effect played with the wah, and track number 6 and 7 is clean jazzy tone played with just 2 notes, track number 6, and track number 7 is more of a melody. I'm gonna be using my electric guitar and the Helix. So if you wanna know more about my gear, make sure that you check the description down below. Now, first things first, we are in the key of C major. So we have 7 chords available: the C major chord, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and C major. And of course, we are only going to select a few of these chords. In fact, the chord progression is very simple. I'm just playing the C major, F major, A minor, and G major. Now let's talk about the track number 1, the clean tone played with the simple arpeggio. We only have 2 notes here. Now, when you write something in a major key, there are 2 notes that work well all the time, almost on all the chords: the 1st and the 5th note of the major scale. If we are in a key of C major, that would be the note C and the note G. In fact, the first track is played with these 2 notes. Let me play it for you. Now, the 2 notes are played on the G and the B string, fret 5 and 8. It's a simple arpeggio. We just have 2 notes, and we're gonna play it 3 times, and then we're gonna change the last note over the G. We're gonna play the note D on fret 7, and then G again on fret 8. But we're mainly gonna play just 2 notes. Now, the tone I used for this track is this one, which has a little bit more delay and reverb. Now, the speed is 80 BPM, and so I have the same tempo set on the Helix with a delay set to a dotted 8th note. So now, the track number 2 and 3 are pretty cool, and for me they were the most difficult to record. These are like rhythmic muted notes, and they are both rhythmically played with a different rhythmic pattern. Let me play them for you. Now, of course, we're going to be using a clean tone, which I believe was this one. Very simple. Very simple. Very simple tone, guys. Just with a little bit of compressor here, and that's it. It's a deluxe, US deluxe, very, very simple tone with a little bit of reverb as well. Now, the note choice is very simple, just the note G on track number 2. and the note D on track number 3. Now the two tracks are rhythmically different. In fact, the track number 1 is played like this: 3, 4. Now the track number 3 is the note D, which I am going to play on the D string, fret number 12. I like the tone on the D string. And then we're gonna have the same 3 notes played like this on the fret number 10, 12, and the fret number 10 on the D string. It's rhythmically different. It sounds like this: 2, 3, 4. Now track number 4 and 5 is about creating a little bit of ambient. So we're going to be using a lot of delay and reverb along with the wah. Now the preset I used is this one, which is going to have... So it's basically a kind of overdrive tone. And we're going to be playing 2 notes here. And I was playing these notes with my fingers. So I have the fret number 10 and the fret number 8 on the B and the E string. And then we finish with the fret number 8 and 8. So. And I like the fact that the wah, slowly opens, and you got the this beautiful resolution between the A and the G. We do it 3 times, and then on the G major we finish with. You just have 2 different notes: the note G on the fret number 8 and the note D on the fret number 10. Let me play the track for you. Now I don't want this note to be played on top of other notes, and so you really want to play them between the 2nd and the 3rd count, and the notes are pretty simple. We have the note F, which is played with the bending on the E string fret number 12, and then we release the bend and we play the note E. So you want to pluck the string, bend, and then go back to the note E. And as you do that, you want to open the wah. Now I think I'm also using a multi-tap delay. Yeah, which is this one. So we have basically 2 different delays, I think. Yeah, head 2 and 3. And this is pretty cool because you can change that. You can actually combine all of them. Now the last 2 tracks are pretty easy, pretty cool to play. We're gonna go back to a clean tone, and I was using mainly this pickup, and I really closed my tone quite a lot to have more of a jazzy tone. And what I wanted to do with this track, I played just 2 notes at the end of each measure, which is the note B and C, and I played it with the thumb very softly. So I played it on the D string because I really like the tone, and I'm gonna play these 2 notes within the mix so that I can show you how they sound together. And then we have the last track, which is my favorite, the melody. Now, of course, we can use a little bit more reverb here. So it's the same tone, and we can, push it up a little bit here with the mix. Exactly. And again, you can play with the guitar settings as well. If you want, you can close the tone even more. And I was playing the octave here on fret number 10, so 10 and 13, and 5. And then I changed set of strings and I played the fret number 5, 7, 8, and back to the fret number 7. And again. And we finish with the note G on fret number 10. Now when you put everything together, now, I really recommend, guys, that you try to record the same arrangement and then just, change it up a little bit. Try to come up with your way to arrange the same chord progression. And then why not? Maybe you can change key and come up with a completely different arrangement. Of course, the note choice is all about experience, and most of it is trial and error. I mean, even if you change key, make sure that you kind of understand the music theory behind the key and the notes that you can play, but then after that, make sure that you try different notes to see how they play over a certain chord. Now I'm gonna leave you to practice this, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun recording this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you want more, electric guitar videos and arrangements and maybe playing solos as well. I'm more than happy to record more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.